Hey guys, so this is a quick version of our leg stretch to do after you've worked out, meaning running or biking, something like that. If you haven't seen the longer version, I do encourage you to watch that one first because they take a lot more time. But this is more like just follow along and let's just get through it. So maybe you'll use it more often than the 40-minute version. Okay, so we'll start with your hands on your hips and making some easy circles around. Try to keep your chest and your head still and just circle the pelvis. Change direction. Nice easy breaths as usual. And back into the center. Squeeze your thighs. Put your hands along one leg and come on down. Nice and slow, keeping your chest open for as long as you can. And then when you can't keep open anymore, just round, round, round until you're all the way hanging down over that leg. And let's bend the knee on the side that you're stretching. Keep hanging over and then squeeze it straight. 2 more. Bend the knee. You can inhale if you want to coordinate the breath. Exhale, squeeze the leg straight. Inhale, bend. Exhale, squeeze straight. And then come on up the same way we went down. So chest up first. Nice long back all the way up. And the other side. Sliding down your leg with your hands. Keep your chest open. Keep it open, keep it open. And when it can't stay open anymore, round all the way down. Hanging your head. Nice long breaths. Keep that thigh squeezing. And then we'll bend the knee that you're stretching and squeeze it straight. You can inhale as you bend, keep your head hanging down, and exhale, squeeze it straight. Inhale, bend. Exhale, squeeze it straight, and lifting up in your chest and coming back up the way you went down. Chest open, back nice and long, all the way up to the center. And then we'll bring the heels a little bit in. Bend the knees and bring your elbows down to the knees. Gently hang your pelvis down towards the floor and a bit forward so your chest is coming up and back. Long breath. The goal here basically is to be able to push strongly enough with your arms that your legs are not really working at all. The only work here is the arms pushing. Lots of breath. If you want, you could slide side to side. And then we'll straighten the legs, stay hanging over. Walk the feet together until they're right underneath your hips, pointing straight forward. Hands on your knees, and then bend down into a squat and straighten back up. When the legs go straight, squeeze the thighs and push your butt up. And bending again. Try to keep good alignment, so don't let your knees go out to the side. If you can't go all the way down, keeping them aligned, then just go as low as you can, keeping everything in line. Squeeze the thighs and push your butt up at the top. Bending again all the way if you can. And back up, squeeze the thighs, stick the butt in the air. And then we'll do some with circles, so knees together. Try to keep them together all the way down. Open them wide, and then they stay wide for as long as they can as you straighten until you come back into the regular alignment. Knees together, all the way down. Open wide. Keep them wide. You can push with your hands as you straighten until they come back into the regular alignment. We'll do one more. Knees together, all the way down. Nice and wide. And pressing back up. And then just bend the knees, scoop through the pelvis to stand back up nice and tall. And just take a second there. We're going fast, but we can pause. Feeling nice and tall, squeezing the legs, squeezing your butt. And then we'll do some lunging. So 1 foot forward, 1 foot back. Look through and check your alignment. Don't let your heel be in for this one. Try to keep it pointing straight forward. You can have the hands on the hips, hands on the thigh, arms up, whatever you want. And we'll bend the back knee You could go all the way to the ground if you can. Squeeze the butt as you straighten the leg. So if you're really pushing back with the heel, you'll get a good calf stretch here too. Down and squeezing back. I'm not moving my front knee. Try not to let that front knee move at all. Squeeze the butt, push back with the heel. Down, squeeze and push through the heel. Let's do one more. Down, pressing back. And then we'll just switch sides. Again, before you start bending that back knee, make sure that the foot is pointing straight forward. Again, the hands could be here on the thighs, here on the hips, all the way up. You could do the palms together or the hands open, whatever's comfortable. And you bend the back knee, squeeze the butt, and push back through the heel as you straighten. Bend, squeeze it straight. Bend, squeeze, pushing back with the heel, try to get a calf stretch. Let's do two more. Down, don't let that front knee move. And last one, bend. Squeeze it straight. And bringing the feet back together. So we're gonna jump into a chair. I think this is the best butt stretch ever. You're gonna cross one ankle onto the opposite knee. Angle your chest towards that top ankle. Reach the arm that's the same side as the leg that's crossed up, forward in front of both of your feet, right out, sort of away from you. Reach out as you come with your chest towards your ankle. So you can stay open with your chest for the first one. Generally, I kind of like inhale into wherever I'm feeling the stretch. And the exhale, I like to make sound, not every exhale, but kind of comes from the stretch. It's like if these walls could talk, right? If these hips could talk, what would they say? And then let's round down and roll back up. Drop that foot and we'll do the same thing on the other side. Cross the ankle. Don't let the bottom knee get wonky. Keep it over the bottom foot. Angle your chest towards your top ankle. Reach your arm forward. Keep your chest open. Coming forward, forward, forward. So I'm not reaching from my shoulder blade, right? Keeping my shoulder back in the socket. I'm really reaching from my butt, right? I'm tipping my pelvis forward. Nice long breath. And then rounding down all the way, let your head go down and roll back up. Drop it, and we'll do the legs nice and wide apart. Lift up tall, and we're gonna arch forward and round all the way down. Hang your head and roll back up. Lift up nice and tall, and we'll do one more like that, arching forward. And rounding all the way down. And rolling back up. Bring the feet back together and we'll do one more butt stretch on either side. This time hold both hands around the ankle. Pull your chest way out towards your top foot. And then pull with your hands. Pull your chest down. You can rest your head. Just keep pulling with the hands. Basically, if your chest gets towards your ankle, you're doing a big stretch. One more breath. And rolling back up. When I roll up, right, I go in order through my vertebrae, so my head is really the last thing to come up. Cross the other foot up, hold underneath. Pull up and pull your chest out towards that foot. And pull down. Use your arms. Long breath. You can rest your head. Keep pulling with the arms. If you're well warmed up, you can be pretty brave here and just, these are big muscles. The butt muscles are big. They can deal with a fair amount of pressure. Last long breath. And rolling back up. And drop it down. All right, thanks for joining me.